Well, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has people all across the country talking after comments he made on Fox News last night.
Take a listen.
The increased COVID numbers, hospitalizations, deaths are up in Texas, and there's a direct assault on your governor's policies and your state's policies. Very brief response.
Yeah. Well, Laura, the COVID is spreading, particularly most of the numbers are with the unvaccinated, and the Democrats like to blame Republicans on that. Well, the biggest group in most states are African Americans who have not been vaccinated. And the last time I checked, over 90% of them vote for Democrats in their major cities and major counties. So it's up to the Democrats to get, just as it's up to Republicans, to try to get as many people vaccinated. But we respect the fact that if people don't want the vaccination, we're not going to force it on them. That's their individual right.
Now, of course, a lot to digest there, so let's look into the claim that black people are the biggest group that is unvaccinated. According to the Kaiser Family Foundation, only 40 states report vaccines by race. Among those that do, yes, black people have the lowest vaccination rate at 40% compared to 50% for white people. But black people only make up 12% of the American population. So for every one unvaccinated black person in the United States, there are about 4 unvaccinated white Americans, so not the biggest group.
And if we look at Texas, we decided to cross-reference 2020 census data and data from the Department of State Health Services. Of the roughly 3.4 million black people in Texas, 2.4 million are unvaccinated. But of the 11.5 million white people in Texas, 6.8 million are unvaccinated. Now, keep in mind, not everyone is eligible to get a vaccine. But roughly for every one black Texan who isn't vaccinated, there are 3 white unvaccinated Texans. So again, black people are not the biggest group. Of course, across the country, people are pushing back against Patrick's comments, including the leaders of Austin Public Health.
I think the comment is unfortunate. Not only does it represent a slight misinterpretation of the data, it may also unintentionally create a divisive environment. And that's what we need. That's not what we need to get out of this. We need a collective call to action, a collective response to be able to get out of this pandemic.
This is not a disease that knows race or ethnicity or age. This is a disease that will get anyone.
Leaders with Austin Public Health say more work needs to be done to address vaccination rates in our country.
Now, we have included a list of vaccine clinics happening this weekend on our website, KVUE.com. Just click on the coronavirus tab.